Hey guys, Bobby from the Berkshires. Little overcast day. It was raining, a little drizzling earlier, um, but the sun's trying to get through. So that, yeah, we want the sun to get through, right? But I wanted to. I was coming from Lanesboro. I want to start shooting some videos in front of some of those old red barns that we have here all over the Berkshires. And I found a couple, but I wasn't really. So I was heading back from Lanesboro looking for some old red barns to shoot in front of for some of my future videos. And I'm gonna probably shoot one tomorrow. I'm probably gonna air one tomorrow of me in front of an old red barn. They're really cool, right? But anyway, I'm heading back from Lanesboro, and I wanted to stop and get a shot of these mountains and then shoot the video today right here. It's an overcast and the water looks kind of calm, and the mountains just look amazingly beautiful. It's awesome, right? The Berkshires are just pretty nice, right? Okay, so a couple of things. The intro, the video to my YouTube channel, I met Tyler yesterday, and the only thing he has left is he's got to add some music. And so he's got to find some non-copyright stuff that he can use. And I said, just pick a couple things and then let me hear it, and then let's roll out that video. I want to get the intro going. So I'll see him tonight, and hopefully he'll give me a couple of choices to the music, and then I'll roll it out tonight maybe, of my intro to my YouTube channel. So I'm kind of excited about that. I know everybody's kind of waiting for it. They're like curious on what it's going to look like, and so he showed me like just a rough draft of it, and it looks pretty cool. I told him what it's about. I said it's about me going overseas, trying to find a wife, and then I end up in the Philippines, and I end up finding Emmy, my beautiful Emmy, the love of my life, who was going to be my future wife. So I told him what it's about, so he came up with an idea, and so yeah, and it looks good. So what else? Yeah, so I got to work later, and around 5. I just wanted you guys to get a shot of these mountains. They're so nice. Hopefully the sun comes through today. That would be nice. Yeah, so the YouTube channel, hopefully it'll be done. He's going to, again, add the music, and then I got to check it out, and then he's going to give me a couple of choices. And then so hopefully tonight, tomorrow, I can drop my YouTube video, introduction to my YouTube video. So I'm psyched about that. So that's one thing. 2, so in the Philippines yesterday, they had another brownout, right? They always have those a lot, where the electricity is totally gone. So Emmy has a hard time sleeping because it's like 90 degrees, no fan, no AC, well, no fan, and so she can't really sleep. And part of her roof, because of the last hurricane and tsunami and all that stuff, part of her roof is broken off. So at night, there's no electricity, no fan, no nothing. Some mosquitoes are able to get in. So it's hard to sleep when you're getting bit by mosquitoes, right? And there's no fan. So I said, honey, why don't you let's order a electric fan, one that runs on batteries and that you can recharge. So when your power does go out, you can just use the electric fan. You know what I mean? So she ordered it. She's all happy. She ordered it, came in yesterday. It's a small little fan, but it really is a game changer when you're totally hot and it's muggy, and you got at least something, to keep away even the mosquitoes and just to get a little bit of relief from the heat. She's totally smiling, happy. Love you, honey. She's actually sleeping. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I'm happy she was smiling. She got the little fan, and so she's happy. So if she's smiling, then I'm smiling too. So right, anyway, the countdown. Oh yeah, so there's a few things on my mind. The countdown. We're at 74 days and a wake up. 74 days and a wake up, and I am on the plane to Cebu City to meet Emmy at the airport, to stay there for 10 days. I can't wait. And I'm thinking about it now. It really is starting to go faster. So we're at 74 and a wake up. I can remember it was in the high 90s. So it's already at 74. So keep praying for me that I'll have patience. But we both cannot wait to spend time face to face with each other. Because as soon as we meet and we spend time together, we already know we want to be husband and wife. We want to share our life together. We're both Christians. She wants a family. I wasn't thinking about a family at this stage of my life, but with her I will. So we want all of that. But once we meet face to face and we spend a little time together, we're gonna figure out the wedding, how we're gonna get married, the visa process to get it here. I'm still unsure on which one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna contact the immigration over there. I think it's called C&G, and ask them the best way forward. What visa is the best? Should we marry first and go that visa, or should we wait and do the K1, come over here and marry her here? I'm gonna ask C&G. I watched some, I think his name is Chad Foster. He does a YouTube channel. He's an American guy who lives over in the Philippines now, and he did a channel on guys that want to come over there and all of the resources they need to know about. And one of the things he talked about was the immigration. And if you want to marry a Filipino there, if you want to move there, he touches on all of that with his videos, and they're really good. And he mentioned C&G, and he had the lady on there who does the immigration. So I'm going to contact them and find out the best way forward on the visa stuff with her. But yeah, so 74 days in a wake up, and I am on the ground kissing and hugging her for 10 straight days. So I am psyched. So anyway, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I want to start doing a series, at least the next few videos. I want to shoot in front of those old red barns that we have here. Actually, they're all over New England. They're all over the Berkshires. There's a lot of farmland, so they have those old red barns. I want to start doing a few videos in front of those old red barns. They're just really cool looking. So that'll probably drop tomorrow. I'll probably, there's a few places I went today in Lanesboro to find some old red barns that I wanted to shoot in front of. There was one really nice one. I might use that tomorrow. So the video tomorrow might be in front. It probably will be in front of an old red barn somewhere in the Berkshires. So anyway, yeah. So I got to work later. You know, I'm getting tired working every day. But the thing is, I have all day. I don't have to go in until 5. So like right now, it's a little after 3. I got a couple hours. I'm going to shoot this video. I'm going to go home and probably just chill for a little while and relax. I got a couple hours to, you know, even if I want to crash off a little while, I can. So, but it's definitely working until 12, 1 in the morning. You know, it's a little bit, you know what I mean? I was hungry early and I didn't eat, and I was feeling really, and then I ate and I feel a lot better. So I got to remember to eat. Emmy's always saying, make sure you eat breakfast, make sure you eat lunch and dinner, and because you work a lot, you need to eat. So she's right. Thank you, honey. So I have to remember to eat, and I do. I snack all the time. But anyway, so yeah. So the intro video, I'm gonna be looking at the music choices for the intro video. So I hope it's done tonight, tomorrow. So you guys will see that. I'll be shooting in front of red barns, old red barns on all of the farms around here in the Berkshires. That's going to be cool. So that backdrop is going to be cool. Emmy has that little fan. I told her, listen, order a fan. I told you, I mentioned earlier that I got her this little fan where it's electric. So when the power does go out, and they have a lot of blackouts there, I wish they would somehow be able to fix that better to where there's not so many brownouts there, where there's no electricity for like 12, 16 hours. Anyway, so we got Emmy a fan, electric fan, and she's wicked happy. She's so happy to have a little relief, because it's like 90 degrees over there in the Philippines, and so not having anything, not having even at least a fan. She has a big fan, but there's no electricity. So I said, honey, we're going to get you one with batteries. And so we did, and she's happy, and I'm happy that she's smiling, because my job, you know, is as her future husband, is to make sure she's always smiling and happy. So anyway, what else we got today? I'm happy it's not raining. It was raining earlier, there's still an overcast, as you can see, but the view of the mountains is incredible, right? Just so nice. Love that. As I was driving back from Lanesboro, looking at some of the red barns that I want to shoot in front of, I stopped here. There's a Dunkin' Donuts, and in the back of the Dunkin' Donuts is this entrance to where these boats are, and great view of the mountains and the lake. It's nice and calm on the lake today. Let me keep that still so we can get it. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited about the 74 and a wake up. I can't wait to start. My sister called me this morning, and she's asking me how everything's going with Emmy, and I said everything's good. I'll be going there in 74 days in a wake up, and so my sister's happy. All my family, I'm talking to my brother, and he's on the phone with his daughter, and I can hear my niece Melissa in the background yelling, "Bobby from the Berkshires!" Like, so everybody knows that this channel is going, and then they know what it's about. They know it's about showing some of the Berkshires, and then it's also about my love life, you know, and finding a wife overseas, and then me eventually finding Emmy in the Philippines, and my relationship with her on video, and then my eventually going there to visit her, and then the whole process of her getting here and us getting married, all of that. My niece is in the background saying, "Bobby from the Berkshires." So she's like, "Uncle Bobby, I know your channel." So anyway, yeah. So it's exciting. Everything is real. I think I mentioned that a few videos ago. Everything is real. And I'm really so attached to Emmy. It's not even, I'll say it's not even funny. I'm just getting more attached to her all the time. You know what I mean? And last night she was laying down. I was laying down. And we were just talking to each other. And it was really nice. It's always really nice when I'm talking to her. And just the view. This view is just nice, right? Beautiful here. So it's not raining. We hope that the sun comes out. That would be nice, right? Anyway, so yeah, so her and I were talking, and we really can't wait to see each other face to face, you know. And I will film again. I will film all of that when I get there, when I'm on the plane, when I land in Cebu City, when we hug and kiss at the airport. I may give her a big hug and a kiss and then start filming. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking, even though we've been talking and we know each other. You know, it's still going to be. I think it's going to be such a. I'm going to be so ready to meet her and to give her a hug and a kiss and spend time with her. We both are so ready. So the anticipation, you know, distance makes the heart grow fonder. All that is real. So, hey, listen, guys, I wanted to get this shot in of the mountains and the lake. Again, tomorrow we're going to be shooting probably the next few videos in front of some old red barns here in the Berkshires. And they're really cool, you know. You guys seen pictures of those old red barns. And so listen, you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoy this view. Keep praying for me that I'll be patient. Okay, it's only 74 days in a wake up. It is, again, going faster. So Emmy's got her little fan, even though they have a brownout still. So she's a little happy. I'm happy. It's not raining. The sun's coming out. That's good because I have to deliver later. Listen, you guys have a great day. I just want to jump on here, connect with you. Thank you guys for subscribing. Remember, we want to get to 10,000 subscribers. Actually 100,000 subscribers. And have everybody come join me on this journey of going overseas and eventually finding a wife. And come with me on this journey. If you're new and you're just watching, yeah, I'm a guy from the United States who's going outside the United States to find a wife. And I have found one in the Philippines, I believe. And I'm going to see her in 74 days in a wake up. So thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And we will talk again soon.